Hi, if you're working with drum loops and are not very good at programming drums or very good at chopping them up to make new beats out of them, then maybe this little process here might be able to help you in some way. I have a very generic 1-bar drum loop here. You see, just 1 bar, round and round it goes. Which, by using this audio effect rack, I've managed to turn into this. Right, so let's have a listen how we get to this. Go back to our original beat, say 1 bar loop, round and round it goes, and I have here the effects rack which I built. I'm not going to go into how this was built. That I did in a previous video, which I will link up here and also in the description below. Turn this off for 1 second. Basically, we have a looper to capture our processing of the audio loops. We have a series of effects which you can choose, the most important being the beat repeat here, which gives us some very subtle variations in that 1 bar loop. And all of these effects here are controlled through a series of macros. Here we have delay, dry wet, reverb, dry wet, filter, sample rate, bit rate, etc. I have a makeup for the compressor here on the back, and these are attached to a series of scenes. So if I select a new scene, you'll see, maybe I can turn this on so we see it in blue. You can see how each scene has a different set of settings, which allows us to manipulate the loop, and at the end the looper allows us to capture that. So let's have a listen. Here is our raw beat again, put it back on. Let's have a listen once we've introduced the beat repeat and some of the other effects. You can hear the very subtle changes in the beat. Now, how do we work from here? Well, let's capture this. We'll set it to 8 bars here in the looper, 8. And we'll capture this first piece of audio. You can hear the variations. And now we are working with an audio loop here again that we've created. Right, so the most important thing now is we drag me up here, just drop it on a new channel. First beat created, try something new. High pass. We have to clear this, of course, because we're still listening to the loop. Let's capture that. Another 8 bars. If you wanted to, you could play with these settings. Maybe we'll do that in the next one. Right, that one's done. Drag that up here. Our second loop is finished. Clear this. Let's a little bit of reverb. Capture that. As I say, you can record all this as automation into the loop. And we can hear it play back. You'll hear the changes I made. Right, so let's drag that one up. So I think you get the idea. You can take as long as you like, make as many of these things as you want. Here's one called Crackle. Hear that? That'll be our final one. We'll just grab that Once you've built up your bank of loops and variations, you can then go and stitch them all together, make your track. There we go. So anyway, I hope that this has been of some use to you all. Just a simple way of taking a beat, messing about with it, and creating something new. Thank you for stopping by.